Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're gonna be creating this color picker. As you can see, this color picker can select a color and change the background color, then display the color code here. So there is no fancy CSS styling. If you are new to HTML, CSS, JavaScript, this is the video that you need to watch. Let's start. First, we're gonna create our HTML file. So let's name it index.html. Let's start by renaming our file or our project title to color picker. Cool. Then let's link our CSS file. Before we link our CSS file, let's create it first. So here we have style.css. Cool. Let's go back to our index.html file. Here, let's link our CSS file, link. Let's do something like this. Style sheet. Style sheet, then href style.css. Cool. Let's go to our body section. In the body, we're gonna create a div with a class name of color picker. So color picker. In this class, we're gonna create an input tag with the type of color and ID of color input. Then let's give it an initial value of something like this. Cool. Then let's create another div with class of selected color. Let's give it an ID of selected color. Cool. The last thing that we can do here in our index.html file is to link our script file, which is our JavaScript file. So here we have source script. Let's name it something like script.js. Cool. Let's create it script.js. Cool. Let's dive into our CSS file. In our CSS file, we're gonna start with the body. The body, which is the root of our project. So here we have display flex. Then justify content, center. We're gonna center basically everything to the, we're gonna position everything into the center. Then align items the same. So here we have center. Let's give it a height and it's gonna take the full screen. So here, the age. Cool. Then the margin, we're gonna give it 0, so no margin. Let's style our color picker next. So color picker. we have text align center. Then we're gonna style the selected color, selected color class. We have margin top 20 pixel. Then width of 100 pixel. Then let's give it a height of 100 pixel as well. Cool. And let's give it a border. Let's see what border takes here. So border basically takes a line width, then a line style, then color. So in our case, we're gonna give it 2 pixel for the line width, then solid for the line style, then the color of black for the color. Cool. Okay, we have finished with our CSS type file. Let's go to our JavaScript file. In our JavaScript file, we're gonna start first with document, and we're gonna add an event listener for that. And this basically prevents JavaScript code from running until all the HTML document has been loaded. So DOM, you have DOM content loaded. We gotta pass our function here. Function. Here we're gonna specify some constants. So first we're gonna start with color input. So const color input. Document dot get element by ID. Then let's give it our element, which is the color input. Cool. Then let's do the color code text. This one, we're gonna need it to show up the color code. So const color code text document dot get element by ID, then color code text. So here, let's write our logic. Color input dot add event listener. We are adding an event listener to our color picker. So here we have input. When there is an input, so here when we try to change the initial color in the color picker, so function curly brace, let's create const color value. So here color value equals color input dot value. So here basically we are storing the color value inside the color value constant. So let's try to print out the color value. So let's do something like console.log. Then let's put something like this. Selected color. Then let's give it our color value. Color 1. Cool. Let's try to run our file. So here I'm gonna use the live server extension. Let's install it. Cool. After installing the extension, we're gonna go back to our index.html file. Then I'm gonna click here, open with live server. The live server is starting. Then here, as we can see, we have our color picker. Cool. This is our color picker. As you can see here, let's go to the inspect. And let's go to the console. Here, as you can see, we have select color, and every time when we change the value in the color picker, it print out a new value here. As you can see, it's changing. Cool. So let's go back to our code. Back to our script.js file. So here, let's try to change the background color of the browser to the color we set here in the color picker. So let's try that. Here we're gonna write something like document.body.style.background color. And here we're gonna set it to color value. Let's try this. Let's see if it's gonna work. That's cool. As you can see here, we are changing the background color to the color we are setting through the color picker. Let's print the color code here. So here we have color code text dot text content equal to, let's give it our text. So here we're gonna print something like this: selected color. Then let's give it our variable, color value, which is the one we've created. Here we forget to add the p tag. So p, let's give it an idea of color code text. Then let's give it our text: selected color. Then the initial color value, which is this one. Let's remove this one. Let's remove the select color, this div. Let's remove it. Okay, that's much better. So here we have our text. Let's try to change the color. As you can see, the code here is changing and the background color is changing. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. If you've learned anything, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. See you guys in the next one.